Well, we're now joined via Teams by Craig Limbanon, spokesperson for the National Sea Rescue Institute. Craig, good afternoon, and thank you for your time with us here on the SABC at this hour.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much.
Craig, from the recent weather patterns that we've been experiencing as a country, what has been your observation as the Sea Rescue Institute around the beaches?
Yes, look, it has been a relatively busy time, not only on the coast, but also on inland waterways. Obviously, everybody using this opportunity over the holiday season to cool off in water. We are continuing to appeal to the public to ensure that you have a safety-conscious mindset around all waterways, both on the coastline, swim at beaches where and when the lifeguards are on duty, and swim in between the safer demarcated swimming zones that the lifeguards post using their red and yellow flag. But also on inland waterways, rivers, lakes and dams, don't venture too deep into the water, and even your swimming pool at home, that should have a cloak of safety around it. And parents ensure that your children have responsible adult supervision in and around water. Drowning is silent. If a person drowns, they simply slip underwater unannounced. They don't scream for help or anything like that. So the person who's watching over the children while they're swimming mustn't be distracted by anything, but to physically be watching the children while they're in the water and swimming.
Craig, you've issued a warning over full moon spring tide increasing from tomorrow. Talk to us about that and talk to us about the impact it will have.
Now, so every day of the year, you get 2 high tides and 2 low tides. Over the new moon, over that phase, about 8 days around the new moon and about 8 days around the full moon, you get something called a spring tide, which is really the magnetic pull of the moon on the earth. And that causes those 2 high tides daily to be higher than normal and the 2 low tides daily to be lower than normal. And this can create stronger than normal rip currents. Now, rip currents are the greatest cause of drowning around the coastline. So hence, we always appeal to the public, when you're swimming at a beach where there are lifeguards on duty, they're looking out for where rip currents are forming, and they do form at different places constantly throughout the day. And then they'll ask the public to swim in between their safer demarcated swimming zone, and that's they might move those during the day if they detect rip currents forming where they had those red and yellow flags earlier on in the day. But that's really what the spring tide effect has, and this spring tide peaks on Wednesday, and it'll last into the new moon, meaning higher than normal high tides, lower than normal low tides, and stronger than normal rip currents.
Just very quickly, we're heading towards a very busy time around beaches. That as we approach New Year's Eve and even the 1st of January, what should people be looking out for? What are the safety measures one should also be taking before visiting a beach? You've also spoken about, inland water bodies as well. Just as we conclude this chat.
So really just to have a safety-conscious mindset. If you get to a beach and there are no lifeguards on duty, rather pick up your stuff and go to a beach where the lifeguards are on duty. Lifeguards can't be on duty on every beach, but the municipalities who ensure that lifeguards are on duty, they on their website will show, any municipality around the coastline will show on their website where they have lifeguards on duty, and we appeal to you with your families to only go to those beaches where lifeguards are on duty and obey the instructions of the lifeguards. And really for everybody to have a safety-conscious mindset, and let's keep each other safe into the new year.
Craig, I actually just wanted, whilst I have you on the line, speak to any incidences that have come to the fore. I know that you said it's set to peak on Wednesday, but any incidences amongst beachgoers or water users, amongst the rescuers as well, as we're speaking?
Yeah, so there have been quite a number of incidents. Sadly, yesterday, a drowning accident at Plainbrook Beach. It's next door to where the lifeguards are on duty, about 450 meters away from where the lifeguards are on duty. Two people, a man and a woman, got into difficulty in the water there. And then we've, just over the last 3 days, we've had another 7 people lives saved with our pink rescue boys that we've stationed around the coastline and on some inland waterways. The pink rescue boys are stationed predominantly where lifeguards aren't on duty, and where they are at lifeguard at beaches where lifeguards are on duty. Remember, lifeguards are only on duty for a certain time during the day. So sometimes people might be swimming out of that time. In these cases, pink rescue buoys have been used to save another 7 lives just in the last 3 days. It's now 176 people's lives have been saved with the use of NSI pink rescue buoys in bystander rescue operations around the country since 2017 when we initiated the program. And South Africans can be very proud of that pink rescue buoy program that is saving people's lives.
Craig, let's leave that conversation then. Thank you for your time with us on the SABC at this hour. Craig joining us via Teams. Craig Limbanon, spokesperson for the National Sea Rescue Institute, speaking about issues that come into the fore during the full moon spring tide. This as beach activities obviously are on the increase as we edge closer to New Year's Eve and even New Year's Day. Thanks to Craig for joining us at this hour.